Hey everyone, the tech industry is undergoing significant changes in 2025 with widespread layoffs affecting thousands of professionals. And if you're a tech professional who is on a employment dependent visa like H-1B, consider EB-1A or NIW immigration pathways, as this will be crucial to navigate these industry shifts and the impact of them on your immigration journey. So if we look at the current landscape and what it means for your immigration plans, the over 61,000 tech employees have been laid off across more than 130 companies in 2025, including major players like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and CrowdStrike. And these layoffs are being driven by AI integration. So companies are increasingly adopting AI, leading to automation of tasks and reduced need for certain roles. In fact, I'm experiencing just through my practice a lot of clients who are themselves developing the AI automation of their own jobs with, the uncertainty that presents as, likely going to be a subject of a layoff in the future. So these economic uncertainties, these economic challenges are prompting many employers to streamline operations and cut costs. All of this is taking place in the context of one of the most anti-immigration administrations that in the nation's history. So these, surges and layoffs and how many tech professionals have been vulnerable to them, it is more imperative than ever to explore self-petition immigration options like EB-1A and NIW. However, we have to be aware of recent data. EB-1A approval rates have dropped 23% across the board from 2023 to 2024. I anticipate that approval rating from 2024 to 2025 will be even greater in terms of loss. So what that means is there are many applications, particularly among Indian and Chinese nationals, that are not being presented in the proper way. And the data among Indian nationals is actually much more dire than the regular or the general data. NIW approval ratings have plummeted from 80% approval to 43% in the same period. And that is before the Trump administration even came into power. So this trend underscores the importance of presenting a compelling and well-documented case when applying for these categories. At Silmi Law, we have not seen such a drop. We have seen consistent performance across the board. There is clearly a greater level of scrutiny that is taking place among adjudicators. However, we're planning for that. And oftentimes I get a lot of pushback from clients, from, folks when they're doing consultations who demand that their case be presented or submitted at the earliest possible time. And please submit my case right away. And the reason why we are careful about submitting a case is because, to be honest with you, we're not in the business of submitting petitions. We're in the business of getting petitions approved. And an approved petition has a standard. And we do our own internal RFE check and can often tell when we're not necessarily going to hit that standard. So if you're looking for representation that goes beyond the surface level analysis, that is what we're here to provide. And in this present time, strategies for a strong application are needed. You need to highlight original contributions that you're responsible for. Demonstrate how your work has led to significant advancements or innovations in your field. Showcase the national importance of your work. For example, in an NIW case, we need to articulate how your work benefits the US beyond your employer on a national scale, your proposed endeavor and the specificity that is required of it. Provide robust evidence. You cannot provide surface level evidence. You cannot depend only on testimonial or recommendation letters. Avoid the over-reliance on recommendation letters. Given the current level of scrutiny, it's vital to present actual documented evidence to corroborate the statements that are being made in letters. So while the current environment presents challenges, it also offers opportunities. So for those who can effectively demonstrate their value and contributions by focusing on a qualitative nature, on significance of your work, and by presenting a well-structured, thoughtful petition, you can navigate the EB1A and NIW process successfully. So if you're considering the EB1A or NIW pathways and want to ensure your application stands out in this competitive landscape, you need to call upon us because we will disrupt the pattern. We do not want to take a cookie cutter approach. One thing I can promise to do is I will not send you a checklist. A checklist approach for EB1A for tech-related professionals is a recipe for failure. So let's work together to build a compelling case for your extraordinary abilities or your national interest contributions. So please don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more insights, and share it with others who are navigating this similar journey.